Hi guys, what is it about the Louis Vuitton Speedy? I never bought a Speedy before until 2 years ago. I've been buying luxury handbags for 30 years, over 30 years, which is horrific. Anyway, and I've never bought a Speedy until 2 years ago. And now I have 4 and I did have 5. What is it about this iconic bag? Let's get going. All of my Speedies are very, very different to each other, and that is really interesting to me. And I thought I will go through each one of them. I will show you a bit of a comparison and I'll tell you which is my favourite. And well, it may be not a surprise to anybody if you have watched my channel before which one is my favourite, but wait for it, because you just never know, do you? You just never know what I might come up with. So I'm going to do this in the order that I actually bought these. So the first Speedy that I bought 2 years ago was this. So this is the Speedy 25 in the damier azur canvas, and it is the bandolier style. And I love this bag. So let me just tell you, absolute spoiler alert, I love all of the Speedies that I have. I did have another one which I'll come on to, and I did sell it, but I sold it for a specific reason, well, for a couple of reasons. But yeah, I'm not going to come on here and tell you that one is horrible and one is amazing. They're all amazing. I love the Speedy, but I'm going to just explain a little bit about the differences of them. So this is the Speedy 25, and I bought this because I wanted a summer bag that was just easy, something a bit lighter coloured. Most of my collection is dark colours, or I do have some colour now in my collection, but they tend to be darker or brighter colours. I don't have a lot of light coloured anything in my wardrobe at all. So I just thought this would be a really nice one for summer, and it's turned out to be amazing. The Speedy is, honestly, it's so easy. The 25 size is so good, it really is. The drop of the handles is great. You can still put that on the crook of your arm if you like that look. It's still really cute to hold handheld like this, but it's also really handy because not only, I'll just get this out, not only does it have a crossbody strap, which makes, and I think this size is fabulous for crossbody. It's quite big, but it doesn't look too big, particularly on me anyway. I feel very comfortable with that size crossbody. And you can wear crossbody with this strap. But what is great about this is it has 2 buckles. So this actually comes in effect 3 parts. So what you can do is you can make this, let's just take this apart. I didn't know this. When I bought the Speedy, I just assumed it came with a crossbody strap because I'd never properly looked at it. So I ordered it. I didn't try it on. I just ordered one, and when it arrived, I still didn't try it on. I just got it. And let me just put this on and I will show you. So because it comes in 3 pieces, you can do this. And of course it's all got a little bit of adjustment on it, so it's absolutely great. You can make it crossbody, you can make it a short shoulder strap, which is actually, just show you, it's actually a really nice length, and that works really, really well. So I love that. I just think it's versatile. Is it a pain that it's got 2 buckles? Is it uncomfortable? I haven't found it that. A couple of people think it is. I don't. Another criticism that people have of the Speedy, and I sort of understand it, but it doesn't put me off, is the zipper. So the zipper, as you can see, goes across here. It doesn't go slightly down the sides like some of the other Speedies. So some do and some don't. The classic canvas ones do not do that, and therefore it is a little bit harder to get into than it would be if it went further down here. But it's a big enough bag. It really isn't an issue to get in. You can see it's really not. I mean, if you were trying to maneuver something bigger into it, you might have to slightly Tetris it. So maybe a bigger notebook or maybe an agenda or something would be a little bit, but I've never found it an issue at all with the sort of things that I carry on a daily basis. So anyway, that is the 25. It is fabulous. I love the canvas. I like a slouchy, and we'll come on to this as well, I like a slouchy crossbody bag. I don't like anything too boxy. I do like some structured bags. So for example, my absolute pride and joy, the mini capucines, that is very, very structured. It doesn't mean that every bag I have has to be slouchy, but because that is small and it works really well crossbody, it's not boxy even though it's structured, if that makes any sense. Whereas if this was a really sturdy leather, or if it was a sturdier canvas, and maybe if it had a different interior and made it more boxy, maybe if it had things on the corners, and we'll come on to that, it would make it more boxy and I wouldn't like it as much. I think that's where I am with it. So the 25 is brilliant. I wish I would have got a monogram version of this, and I still might get one at some point because I just think they're handy. So this is my sort of summer bag. I take this on a lot of holidays because, yeah, it just suits everything. So that is the 25. Okay, what came next? Well, what actually came next was the multicolor. It was a vintage one that I bought from an Instagram reseller. Fabulous experience and everything. It was from Bag Mad Boutique. I think I've got that right. I think it's Bag Mad Boutique. Fabulous. I got it for a really good price and everything else. And I'll put a couple of pictures up here. I love this bag and I really wanted a piece of Murakami. So why do I not have it to show you? Well, I did sell it because there was two reasons that I sold it. The first was that it was really heavy. It had a lot of hardware on it. It's not a bandolier style. There weren't a bandolier style back in the day. They were literally just handheld. I bought a strap from Amazon that I thought would work on it, that I could, in effect, clip to the D-ring sort of diagonally across here, rather than, obviously it doesn't have these D-rings, and it sort of worked, but the bag was really, it was a lot heavier than I anticipated when I bought it. It has a lot more hardware on it. It has two S-locks on it. It's got like metal corners. It was heavy. Also, the other, well, actually there's three reasons I sold it. The other reason was it had a couple of pieces of the leather replaced, but not all of the leather. And again, I knew that when I bought it and everything else, but there was just something about it. It was patina in a different way, and there were, I don't know, there were certain patches that just looked odd, and it just bothered me. I don't know why, but it did bother me. And then the biggest reason that I sold it was I knew there was another Murakami collection coming, and I knew that there would be a bag in the black multicolor that I would love, and we'll come on to that later. So I did sell that bag and I pretty much got my money back, and all's well that ends well. So I don't regret selling it. I think if I'd have got a version that was perfect, I don't mind the patina, I don't mind a bit of wear, but if it was even across the patina, I think I would have been more likely to keep it, because that did really bother me. Anyway, that was the second one that I bought. The third bag that I bought that was a Speedy was this one. This one. This is the graffiti, and this is the again a vintage one, and I bought this in New York from Fashion File, and Fashion File was amazing. Can I just say that we had the best time when I went to New York, and I met up with all the handbag tribe that are all here in this photo here that Lisa sent to me, and I love that, so thank you, Lisa, for that. I'm going to keep it there forever. Yeah, we all went to Fashion File, and I went a little bit mad, but anyway, this is one of the things that I bought, and it is, just get the charms sorted. Oh, just while I'm talking about these charms, my gorgeous friend Amelia from Amelia Rose's Closet sent me these as a gift, because she found this lady on Etsy, I think it was on Etsy, and she knows I love Vivienne. So these are not Louis Vuitton charms, but they are Vivienne inspired. So just have a look at those. They're just absolutely gorgeous, aren't they? A couple of people have asked me where these are from. If you go to Amelia's channel, just have a look at one of her latest videos and she'll have these linked, because yeah, she found them. I don't know where they're from, but they are amazing. Anyway, I've just put them both on this one for now because I just like it. Anyway, this is the graffiti Speedy. So this is a vintage one, Stephen Sprouse collection from back in the day. So this is a Speedy 30. It's in the monogram canvas, which you can sort of see underneath, and then it's got this is orange. It looks quite red sometimes on screen, but it is quite a vibrant orange, and it's got that graffiti over the top. And this is not a bandolier, as you can see here. The lock's on there, but you can see there's no D-rings, there's no strip of leather, so you can see it's different to this one. It's different to this one, but that is it. So that is what you get. And I think also the other reason I sold the Murakami one, the original Murakami one, was this is so light. It doesn't have any hardware on it. It's got the zipper and the padlock there. It is not heavy, it's really light. And I think as soon as I got this one, it blew the other one out of the water. So the strap that I bought from Amazon for the other one, I did keep, because I thought you never know. Just found my sunglasses. I've been looking for those. Anyway, so I bought this strap from Amazon. So if anybody did want a Vachetta strap that's adjustable, and it's got really similar, it's not a Louis Vuitton, it's not a fake, it's not supposed to be Louis Vuitton, but it's reminiscent of. So it doesn't say Louis Vuitton anywhere on it, but it is just a Vachetta strap, and it's got, again, it's in the 3 pieces, and it's got the lobster claws in gold. So I bought this for I'm back. I bought this for the Murakami one, but I did wonder whether it would work on this one, and it does. It's okay. It's not ideal, but if you just want to be hands-free, if you're traveling or something, and it's just handy, because the 30 is a really great size for travel because you can fit quite a lot more in. Let me just show you the difference in size. So you can see that's the 25 compared to the 30. So honestly, there is quite a bit of difference. So I will do some cutaways of all this, but it sort of works if you just want to be hands-free for a little while. So, and it matches not too bad. It's not too bad. So that is my graffiti Speedy 30. So I absolutely love that graffiti Speedy. Now I did say in a previous video that Speedy and also the Damier Azur Speedy and not forever bags. I did a video talking about forever bags, and I think what I meant by that was, I think a few people think that that means I'm selling them. I'm not selling any of these things anytime soon at all, but there are certain bags in my collection that are absolute forever bags that no matter what, I just would never sell, no matter anything, unless I really had to. And then all the other bags are sort of, I love them, I use them, I think they're great, but you know, they're just not in the same category as the other. I hope that sort of makes sense. So at some point in the future, some of these may be for sale. I don't know. At this moment in time, they're not. Anyway, that's where we are. So what came next? Well, these two came hot on the heels of each other. So this was the first one. This is my Speedy P9. Oh, and can I just say, while I'm talking about the P9, that Meredith, literally as I was planning this, I've just been watching Meredith's video, and she's just done a comparison of the Speedy P9s because she's got an amazing collection, and I think she said there's more coming. Oh my goodness. Oh, anyway, go watch Meredith's video on that because she's done an amazing comparison of the P9s. But mine, I only have one P9. I would love another one. You never know, I might get another one in the future, but yeah, my video is comparing all the different types of Speedies that I have. So go check out Meredith's. Anyway, this is a Speedy P9. I've told the story about this one. If you want to see the unboxing and my first impressions of it, I've done videos on those, so go and watch that. But yeah, suffice to say that this is definitely a forever bag. I absolutely, I adore this bag. It is just the dream. Honestly, the leather is, we've said this over and over, the minute you get your hands on one, you want one. And that's what happened to me. I wasn't sure. I just, from afar, I thought, no, and the colours weren't perfect for me and in the first drop and everything else. Yeah, and then I got my hand on Amelia. Well, I did get my hands on Amelia, but I got my hands on her Speedy P9 when we went to New York, and hers is in red. Insane. Insane. I knew I would love it because this is where I was with the Speedy P9. I thought that I would love it when I saw it, because I know that I love the Speedy, and I know I like a slouchy leather. I don't like a boxy style of Speedy. So I knew that I would love it, but I could not see the value of it. I could not see how anyone could spend that on a Speedy until I got my hands on it. And then I got it. I was like, okay, I get it. I get it. Oh dear, oh dear. So yeah, that cost me a lot of money. So thank you, Amelia. But I really mean thank you, Amelia, because yeah, I absolutely love it. And I am twinning with Meredith on this exact colour. So anyway, the story goes, I'd missed it. One came up. I managed to get it. But you can go see the other video for the full story. This is just amazing. Let me just take out. It actually comes with, let me just show you. It comes with a pouch. And these pouches are just fabulous. They're absolutely fabulous. They're full leather. They're just a really handy, I just think that is a really handy size pouch. So that is brilliant. They all come with their own pillow, which I just think, for the money, of course they should. But yeah, you just get this pillow it's like a sort of like linen-y material, I suppose. And it's got the little tab on it. And when you take that out, you can just see, yeah, it just slouches and it's just gorgeous, and I absolutely love it. Oh, I absolutely love it. So I thought I'd do a quick comparison of the two 25s that I've got. So this is the P9. This is P9 obviously, and this is the canvas version. So you can see they both have D-rings, but this is called the bandolier, which means it has the leather strip down here. So the P9 doesn't have that. I think that's what classes these as the soft Speedies, because they don't have that extra bit. I don't know whether that helps it slouch more, no idea. But anyway, you just have a tab here and you've got the D-ring. And Meredith did tell us that each one of these, oh yeah, mine's got, I don't know if this will come up. I think I did look at this before. It has a little horse. So all of them have a little symbol underneath depending on the drop. So my drop was the second one, which was the horse, and then inside it's just all leather. So the differences between these two, you can see the leather. This is treated vachetta, this is raw vachetta. This is started to patina a little bit, but you can see the difference in them size wise. Now Meredith just measured hers and they are different sizes, and these look like they are slightly as well. This looks slightly wider, doesn't it, than this one. But Meredith's done all those measurements, so go watch her video for all of that. But I do think this is just slightly bigger. It does look it to me, it feels it to me. What do I think of them? Well, I love this. I think it's so handy. This will slouch a little bit because the canvas and the interior of it it's not got a really thick lined interior. This one, because it is all leather lined, it's still all smushy leather that it's even lined with, so it's really, really smushy. So yes, you could put an organizer in it, or not. I like it without. Somebody asked me on my other video whether this was heavy, because it is a full leather bag. It's not heavy. I mean, just get them compared. They're very similar. I don't hold them and think, oh yeah, this is a lot heavier than this one. They're both light, and compared to the old Murakami that had all the hardware on it, it's definitely light. It feels light. It feels sturdy, and it feels beautifully made. But it doesn't feel heavy. The handles feel substantial. I think because the leather is so soft, I think if it was really thick, heavy leather, it might be a heavier bag. But I think because the leather is so smushy, and I think because it doesn't have the corner metal pieces, it doesn't have S-locks, it doesn't have any other metal work on it. It's not heavy at all. It's the dream. It is the dream. Hot on the heels of that came this one. Oh dear. So this is the new Murakami collection. So this is the Speedy 30 in the black multicolor, and again, it is the most stunning bag. So again, I've done an unboxing on this, and I've also done a first impression on this, and this comes with a couple of little different details. It's got the bow tag there, and the other, again, it's got the D-rings here. It doesn't have the strip down here, and it has silver hardware, which is very different for Louis Vuitton. So the difference in this one is it does not come with a long shoulder strap or a crossbody strap. And you might say, well, it's a big bag, it's very big to wear crossbody, but sometimes you just want to be able to do that regardless of how big the bag is. I always think if you're travelling and you've got other things that you've got to carry, or suitcases to carry or roll or whatever, sometimes it's just handy to have a bag that you can fling over you. But anyway, it comes with this shoulder strap, and this has been slightly controversial, hasn't it, this shoulder strap? My conclusion of this, which I've said in the previous video, I like this strap. I don't find it uncomfortable. A few people have said, I don't know if it's coming up on screen, I'll try and get out of the way so you can see it, but it's like a rolled leather, and then at this side here it's just all smooth rolled leather. So I actually really like this strap. I think this is the best way to wear this bag, is actually on the shoulder with this. So I think one of my subbies said a comment in the video where I said I was disappointed it didn't come with the option of a longer shoulder strap or crossbody strap. And one of my subbies, in a way, quite rightly said, but you should wear it the way that Louis Vuitton intend you to wear it. So they are telling you that this should be worn on the shoulder. That's how they want it to be worn. And I sort of get that, as in they've put what they think is aesthetically what they were wanting to design. But yeah, as consumers, we want the option, don't we? We all want the option of being able to say, no, I'd like to be able to wear crossbody as well, please. So yeah, but I do take on board what that person says, because this on the shoulder is actually a really nice way to wear it, and it is really comfortable that way. So I get that was what Louis Vuitton were aiming for. So I will do some cutaways of everything, and I will just show you, let me just show you the difference between the older version, if you like, of the Speedy 30, the graffiti, and the new Murakami. So you can see them side by side there. Let me just turn this around. So you can see them side by side there, and so they are the same size because they are both 30s, but this feels a lot heavier than this. This isn't as heavy as the old Murakami, which is the thing I was worried about, because I was thinking I've sold that one because it was too heavy, and then I'm going to end up with a really expensive version of it that's still too heavy. This is definitely heavier than this. This is light as a feather, honestly. There's nothing to it, and whether it is the canvas that they've used inside, and obviously the canvas on the outside, this one, I have to say that the leather handles feel more substantial than these. They feel just thicker. So I think some of the weight is in this bit here. I think the interior, I believe this is all leather. Yeah, this is all leather lined. So that does add some weight, because it's not the same leather as the Speedy P9. So this leather will add some weight to the bag. And then it does have the metal corners that still have the stickers on. It still have the stickers on, but anyway, this is definitely heavier than the graffiti one. So I think overall, I don't know if it is the leather lining or whether it is this canvas, it feels different. It feels thicker than the graffiti one, and I don't know if that is they've had to make it thicker to get the effect that they want on it, because it's got a bit of a sheen to it, and obviously it's got the print on it. Whether they needed to do something different, or whether it is because it's leather lined, it feels sturdier. Either way, it's sturdier, it's boxier, it doesn't slouch as much as I would like it to. Do I love it? I still love it. I think aesthetically it is absolutely stunning. I love the black multicolor. Do I wish this had come out in the 25? Probably, but then because I already had two 25 sizes, I was so happy when I saw it was coming out in the 30, because I just thought, yes, a 30 will be just fabulous. So the jury is out on whether this is a hit or a miss. It's sort of a hit, but it has a little bit of a miss. It does. And I know all very different, aren't they? If you think I've got one of the classic canvases. I've then got one of the special edition, if you like, the Stephen Sprouse collaboration. I've then got the leather Speedy P9. I've then got the multicolor Murakami. So all of mine are very different, which I really like. I really like. I think the Speedy is just so easy. So overall, I love them. I love them. They're a classic. They're having another moment at the minute with Pharrell Williams coming in. Everything is about the Speedy. I wish they did a Speedy in the epi leather. They did them years ago, and I thought they were bringing them back out, but I haven't seen anything yet. So anyway, that would be on my radar for sure if they brought out maybe a 25 in the epi leather, but it'd have to be a bandolier style. Anyway, we'll see what happens. I also have my eye on another Speedy P9. If anyone saw my other video, you'll know that there is a navy version coming out. And navy is my colour, so yeah, I'm either going to have to sell a kidney or I don't know what I'm going to have to do, but yeah, I think I'll have to pass on that one for now, which is anyway, we can't all have everything, can we? And it's yeah, it's just another life lesson. So thank you so much for watching. I'll see you on another one.